What's up, everybody? Brandon Gordon Gab, GabGamers.com. No man, Sky. I'm off tomorrow. So tomorrow, see how much exercise we can actually do. I'm off tomorrow and Saturday. Maybe they call me in one of them days. But cool. We'll explore space on this day. Where are we? Random planet and a random galaxy. Doing random shit. Got on the mission radar. $17 strap. I found interesting, to be honest. What unholy abominations do they plan on us doing? Who's giving this? Who's giving these orders again? But leave it. Leave it be. Go back to our distress signal.
Technology recharge.
Make sure we got a few warp cells with us. Antimatter and antimatter. All right. At least we're good on that. Back to space. I don't want to wait
Weather warning.
for a
Incoming
while
storm.
to be over. Space. A spaceship happened. Shit. Normally I try to follow it. Crash freighter. And the freighter's crashed. Oh, excuse me. Get on. Ripley Scott. I think that's the name, right? The one she used to fight the alien with. Same thing with the ones that they used to fight the Sentinels in the Matrix. They were all modified mining groups.
Radiation leak detected.
Hey, robot. Am I the only one that remember that? I want no goddamn puppy roots. I don't want that neither. I don't want that shit neither.
Technology recharge.
So, it brings me to a question. Fact or fiction? Did they all borrow from the same work for guard? Or did it happen? Makes me think of this movie. The movie was called Ender's Game.
Toxic protection.
They were training these kids, all these virtual simulations, and all these war games. To prepare for an alien battle. Turns out that their final test happened to be the real battle. Need to know basis type shit.
Units received.
They felt the kids were able to move better as soldiers if they didn't know. Why? Because empathy. knowing that you could possibly take a life, whether it be human or not, is that all of it? No, human or not, creates empathy. For example, some people won't kill a spider. Some people won't kill a mouse. Find a quote unquote humane way to dispose of it. Some works of fiction have a lot in common. You're like, maybe, they all fall from the same source material, which is true, it happens. It does happen. Borrowing from the same source material. For example, what's a good example? I already went through that one. I don't know. There's a lot of fantasy stuff that deal with knights and dragons and stuff like that, right? Griffins and mythical beasts.
Toxic protection falling.
All borrowed from the same source material. Ghouls and goblins and zombies. All borrowed from the same source material. But, like, how much of it is grain of salt, At some point, everything is kind of based off of fact. Was King Arthur real? Stuff like that. So, it's just a little tough sometimes to be like, is everything fiction? How many people believe in aliens? How many UFO sightings have there been? I've seen an unidentified flying object myself. Or a UAP. Unidentified aerial phenomenon. Believe me or not, I'm not here to convince. It was the scariest, most amazing, surreal shit I've ever seen. Not in my dream. I know the difference between my dream and reality. I had a scary dream when I was a kid. But the UFO I seen flying outside my building was one from a Cocoa Puffs commercial. The alien kind of resembles the Great Kazoo. I remember that. Ran from my room because it flew from like the back of my house to the front of my house where the room was. I ran from my room. My mother was in the kitchen. Ran to my mother and I couldn't speak. I'm yelling, screaming, and no sound came out. That was a dream. Remember standing on my friend's porch. Friend pointed it out. Like, the fuck is that shit? Like, fuck you talking about? Like that. that black dot. And I look, because he really had to like point it out for me, like here, right here. And moved across the sky. It got bigger as it came closer. And it didn't make no sound, you know? It was like, it was kind of like an eclipse. Moved across the sky. It was super big. It was massive, pitch black, and it was a great, like, it was a great sky. Kind of a rainy day with no rain, because it was light sprinkles throughout the day, but it was a super great sky. You can't see, and big ass, massive, perfect circle that made no sound, void of light. No, and we all looked at each other like, because it was four of us, maybe five of us on the porch. I remember looking, the fuck is that? The fuck is that? After it passed, because we didn't even think about recording this shit. Like, is it a helicopter? Like, nah. Hear no blade when it was in the distance. Ain't got no sound. Got closer. Oh, shit. Shit. Fuck did we just witness? The fuck was that? Fuck was that? Shit. No. Hey, you go through the stages of trying to identify. Remember, it came from northeast, and it was going southwest. Fuck. Like, I don't know. It can, maybe it was suggestive. I don't know. Are we smoking weed? Yes. But smoking weed not gonna make all four of us see the same thing. It's the Barney theory. Barney is a dinosaur from our imagination. And when he's what we call the magical sensation. But if Barney is a dinosaur from our imagination, my imagination and your imagination might be two different things. Nothing states that Barney is a purple dinosaur. So we all shouldn't see a purple dinosaur. A purple T-Rex at that. I might see a purple fucking velociraptor. You might see a blue triceratops. You get what I'm saying? So for us all to see the same thing, there's some validity to it. One person like, nope, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't remember nothing. So I brought it up again after a while, because we didn't talk about it for a long time. I brought it up. Like, y'all remember that? Hell yeah, I remember that shit. She like, hell yeah, I remember that shit. Fourth person, like, nope. I don't know what you're talking about. You was there with us. You saw that shit too. Nope. I ain't see shit. The feds got to you. Remember that shit? It was the darkest. I never seen a black like that ever. When I say perfect circle, that shit was perfect circle, and it took up like maybe, because it was in the sky. It was below I believe it was below the cloud surface, because it didn't leave any disruptions throughout the sky, throughout the clouds. It was a very cloudy day. It was more cloudier than that because there was no break for the sunlight to come in, and it didn't leave a disruption in the cloud. And as pitch black as it was, it's not like there's it's something above the clouds. That shit looked like it was below the clouds. So I'm gonna give it about a good 7 block radius. No, like if it were to land and take up between 4 and 7 blocks. I remember posting it on Facebook. It must be coming up soon, because it be what we're in tune with sometimes. People don't believe me when I talk about shit like this, but social media and all of this, like all this stuff in our phones and being in tune with our phones and shit like that. Like it's been times I thought about something and then I go through my phone and it'd be like 1 year ago, 5 years ago. Like, no wonder it popped in my head. Now is that the radio waves and the signals from the phone interfering with our thoughts? Or, like subliminal? We used to it working the other way. You like, man, some pizza would be good, and then you see an ad for pizza. For me, sometimes it works the opposite way. No, I'm not gonna say the opposite way. It works like that sometimes, but with memories. I'd be like, man, I think of something, and I go and be like 5 years ago. So it's interesting. It's interesting. I think we need to research that, because, like I was saying, people are gonna start developing telepathy because we do so much texting and nonverbal communication. People may develop telepathy at a faster rate than we might think. It's food for thought. Where's that signal? Somewhere out there. So it's something to think about. It's something to think about. Let's go to another galaxy. But yeah, it's I ain't never seen anything like that. Ever. So interesting. 5 planets. Our risk sounding crazy. This nigga play one too many games. So yeah, uh, evolution. Like I never thought about it before, but you know, after they ask the questions when you read, what voice do you hear in your head? Do you hear your voice in your head? Do you hear another voice in your head? You know, like when I'm doing something that requires a count. You know, like when I'm counting beats and stuff. And I used to be a rapper. I'm counting beats and stuff. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. I hear a white lady voice. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and But I remember I used to watch, what's her name? I think it's Denise Richards, the exercise lady in the morning. Before I go to school, I wake up, she be on TV, beat my dick. I hit that. So that's probably why. Just saying. Probably why I like fit women. Like, how truthful is he? I'm that truthful.
Shield down. Prepared. Technology prepared.
This one got so much stuff under the hood.
Prepared.
I mean, go through my resources.
Prepared. Technology prepared. Prepared.
Magnetized ferrite, paraffin, hermetic seal, chromatic metal and microprocessors, sodium nitrate, paraffin, magnetized ferrite, microprocessor. I'm not gonna remember all of this. Let's see. Hopefully I got enough. I don't know how much you need. Estimates now. Got that. It's not what I was looking for.
No free slots in suit inventory.
Fuck you mean no free stocks? Got enough chromatic metal. Son of a bitch. Sodium nitrate. Loading. Wait. Yeah, I just put it. Thought I needed some purple stuff somewhere. I already got the purple stuff. I don't know why that was stuck in my head. I want that purple stuff.
Component repaired. Technology repaired. Component repaired. Component repaired.
I'm out of that. I thought I had it way more than
Component repaired. Component repaired. Component repaired.
Never enough chromatic metal. Some chromatic metal. But I got the means to make some. Hey.
Component repaired. Component repaired. Technology repaired. Component repaired. Technology repaired. Component repaired.
Fix up under the hood. Body don't matter sometimes. Do. Got any on the planet? Close by. Just to have water running through.
Toxic protection falling.
The space speak up. Find us a space station. Shit up. space station.
Inventory full.
Inventory full. What I don't need in here. Check out my crystals. I got none that can be broken down. More do I need it? Do I need it? I know I need fasting. I think I do got a plant that I could use to make it. Crystals that can be broken down. I think that can be broken down. Nope. That can't be broken down either. It's like you. Aren't your chocolate dreams? Processed from a base of whaling batter. What? Crazy. This one. Put you in there. Put you in there. I know, battery. I think I can put that in there. Don't smash it in there. Alright. Check space station. Let's make us some money. I think I can use that. 3,000 got a space station. Yep. So yeah, I've seen some crazy stuff, man. I shit you not. Great shit. What? What's in? What? Not worth the stuff I put into it.
Units received.
You gotta have fun.
Units received.
Shadow. It's selling my space mom and dad. So so you. Oh,
Units received.
okay, grab one more thing. No, okay. Peace out. Gotta sell you the sensible stuff. Next time, next time. Peace out. Let's go back home. Bad robot. Down. Down, boy. Down. Don't make me come up there. Don't make me come up there. Get your ass off the house. Good, sturdy. Second space, mom and dad. What you need? Hey.
Product received. Product received.
Think we make enough. Space. Right beside. What's that? This has got to be a different plane. Could not have overshot that. Yeah. For put it away. Ah. Today was a fairly good day at work, though. Raining a bit, so it kept people out, but we still had enough. Our night shift doubled the number of emails from our day shift. Because we compete.
Technology recharge.
Who gets the most emails?
Technology recharge.
We double day shift. Put out my tag. Mop the store. I mopped the store. I got done with it all before we closed. Normally, I'm like in the front when it's time to close. I got it all done. It took me like 2 hours, 2.5. Talked to God today. God talked back. Because I'm a bit insecure. I'm off tomorrow and Saturday. Made me nervous, Store manager back. So we had one guy that was acting manager, but it's like we playing for the same position. So to be off today and tomorrow and Saturday, makes me a little nervous. I was feeling insecure, and I said a silent prayer like, help me with my insecurity. And I was talking about it with my coworker Lisa before I went back to mopping. She went on break and she came back. She like, look, he's down his crew, not his manager. Oh my God. And it helped quell my insecurity. Like that. When I said the silent prayer, 2 seconds later, Lisa popped up. Like an angel. Hey. You ain't got nothing to worry about because look. I don't just gotta talk back. It's not the only time. This been going on kind of my whole life. And makes you feel blessed and unworthy at the same time. Like what I do to be so blessed. And because you're so blessed, you feel like you're not worth, like, am I worthy of the blessing? Oh, it's humbling. Very, very fucking humbling. I'm like, I'm not worthy of God's blessing like that. What I do, you know? I know some people I might sound crazy to some people, but you don't understand. Like I said, it goes back to being in tune with yourself, in tune with the world, and I guess in tune with your surroundings. Uh, Times I walk, like, I'm always walking the store, right? And up and down, back and forth, doing this, I'm doing that, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. I'll be doing something in the back. And like today I was pricing the tape. I ran out of tape in my price gun. I could walk to the back and get the price tape out the back. But I chose to walk to the front because we got price tape in the front in the drawer. I walked to the front and I'm needed in the front. You know, the cashier needs my help. Things like that. That's what I mean by being in tune. Like, it's been times I walk to the front. I'm always walking the store up and down, back and forth. I walk to the front, and some of my favorite customers, they're my favorite because they come to see me. I know they come to see me even though they don't say it. They walking through the door. Hey, time. It's crazy. Blessing. That's just being in tune. Like what I do to serve. Am I worthy? God's blessing. Humbling. It's humbling. Some people don't believe it, but it's fucking true. Okay, my word. But thank you for finding me work. Sounds crazy, man. I know it sounds crazy. You won't believe it. I'm not the biggest church person. Like organized religion. Sometimes it rubs me the wrong way. A lot of pastors are coming, and a lot of wars are fought over religion. As the holy man telling me that murder is a sin. It's like death to the infidels type shit. So it's crazy. We declare war. What? Thought it was a sandbag, dog. Why? Who told you that? I mean, you did. Ever been to a church that's like, God told me 6 people are gonna give church $100 today? 4? Like, it's crazy. Hey, that's not church. That's not, man. Tithes. Where did tithes become a part of the church? Churches don't pay taxes, but they tax their people. Crazy. They make it mandatory. You can't be a part of this house of God unless you pay. I thought the house of God was, in the house of God be taken in different steps and different stages. As your body is a temple. Your body is the house of God. Your body, you're supposed to accept God and Jesus Christ into your life. Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit is supposed to be housed within you. So it gets very vague and iffy for me when it comes to organized religion like that. But I do believe. I'm a believer. I saw the tomb of Christ. I was visited by 3 entities in a dream. I said I'm not the most religious person, but Nick, I know. No, I'm no dummy. A lot of things, but a dummy ain't one. I ain't crazy. Might be borderline, but I ain't crazy. And it was crazy because they all spoke as one. It's like one voice, but there's 3 entities. There was 3 entities, and I never saw them, but you feel the presence. Never saw them in a pitch black ass space. Not a room, it was a space. In this space, they showed me a lot of things. And the tomb of Christ was one of them. I never believed, when it came to is Jesus real or not, I usually stay out of that conversation. But they showed me the tomb of Christ. I believe. See, some shit like that, you ain't got no choice but to believe. It's crazy. It's crazy. 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 Because the tomb was covered in rock like this. See how that's kind of like broken up into sections and it looked like it's neatly placed? But it wasn't a sphere. It was rectangle. It was laid on the ground. A river ran past. It was laid next to the river. Then the river turned into road, and the tomb stood upright into something like this. It was a mound like this, and the tomb kind of stood like that. You know, it didn't break apart. It just kind of like stood up. Crazy shit. Crazy, crazy, crazy. It sounds crazy. I ain't crazy. I believe. I believe. Like I said, you know, God talks to me. Might not use words, but God talks. So God talks in mysterious ways. Shit, you not, because I'm feeling really insecure. I'm like, you know, just please calm that shit. Please calm that shit in me, basically. And 2 seconds later, it used to pop up. Look, don't work. I think those were her exact words. Like an angel. Because look, like damn, I needed that. I had no choice but to thank her and God. Y'all understand? I am not, like I said, I am not a religious person. Spiritual but non-religious. Because I believe, but I don't necessarily believe in the words of men.
Technology recharge.
The Bible was touched by a man. By man. Not a man, but by men. As in mankind. I take everything with a grain of salt. Like, have y'all been hearing like a lot of stuff that's been popping up lately on my social media feed is these different books of the Bible. Like technically the Quran is a part of the Bible. You know, it's just different. They like, according to Islam, I think, don't quote me on this, but like the Quran is the purest form of the Bible because the Bible isn't supposed to be translated into different language. That's why you have to learn how to speak Hebrew. Hebrew in order to read the Quran. Not supposed to be translated. You got to speak the native tongue. That's why they like it's one of the purest books in the Bible. A lot of the stuff from the Bible is there. Just what they choose to keep in and what they choose to keep out, again, is dictated by and touched by men. By men, not a man, by men. You know, and I say that because I'm pretty sure there's women that wasn't credited who had influence on the Bible or religious text.
Technology recharge.
Truly do. Tell me, all the existence of mankind, ain't no woman touched no Bible, had no influence on the Bible, any form of religious texture. That makes women the devil. No holy woman in it, in scripture. Or religion isn't for women, it's for men. Because it's possible that we could say religion is man-made for a man to understand women. All depends, right? But I don't believe that women, had no influence on religious scripture. None. Ain't no book of Lakeisha. I'm just saying. Book of John and Paul and Matthew. Hear about Joan of Arc. But who wrote that? A boyfriend? And like I said, I'm a believer in God. I believe in Jesus Christ. You know? There's a lot of holy men. Ain't none of these women holy. But you want to tell me I shouldn't eat a pig? It's okay to eat pussy. There ain't no book of women. Now you be having us and then you go left field with it. Yeah. Let's call it how I see it. It's not like I'm making this shit up. Pull up the phone. Are there any books in the Bible that were written by women?
There's no consensus among scholars that any book in the Bible was written by a woman. While the Bible contains many passages, prayers, and songs explicitly attributed to women, such as the Song of Deborah, Hannah's Prayer, and Magnificat, most biblical scholars agree that the books themselves were written by men. Some researchers have proposed theories that specific, anonymous authors, such as the J source in the Pentateuch or the author of Hebrews, could have been women, but these remain speculative hypotheses rather than established historical facts. Would you like me to look into the specific roles women played in the early church or the history of biblical authorship?
No, thank you. See? I didn't make this shit up. So, it could be a book written by men to get laid. By other men. There's the book to bitches. Called the Bible. Excuse my language. Make it up. So when you challenge your thought process, it's easy to say, this guy's tripping. No, it could be a woman's guide to men. That's why they be like, in Jesus' name we pray. Amen. And want a man. They'd be like, hey man, yo. Talking to us as a group. No. Definitely written by men. Like, don't question it. Just follow. That's rules of the hunt. Shut up. Listen. Sound like a pimp. Pay up. Sound like a woman too. Pay up. Wiring, chromatic metal. But is this bigger than that? Say being tuned. Oh, I saw it somewhere. I just put some up. Still ain't got my flamethrower. But I don't see an upgrade when I go to the thing. So I don't know if I know God is real. Seen the tomb of Christ. And I seen the UFO. So fight me. So fight. Happen when you in tune, man. Talking that bullshit. Bullshit you not. So full of shit. That shit you not. Amen. No. Now what goes there? These levels there. That can go there. Put my haunted chocolate in here too. No, that chocolate don't go in there. Thought I had more vegetables. I can put that up. Mean that women ain't holy. Alright. That's what I was looking for just now. Where the hell it go? Don't ask me, I didn't write it. I did not write it. Crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Put that up. Put cadmium, give me the cadmium. Got uranium, I don't got uranium. Give me uranium. Got copper. It's activated copper. I think I got copper. I ain't got no copper. Where's my copper? Now we gotta go find that P stuff. Not platinum. Paraffin. Right? So we ain't got none of that. Space Mom and Dad, I'll be back. Where you going, kid? To space. Ah. To this, Wait, that's Shadyville. She could go back to Shadyville. Somewhere they were like, ain't no bitches gonna write in no Bible. Thank you for those that blessed. For those that didn't, shame on you. For shame. All right, now we're off to space. Be back, Space Mom and Dad. Watch my shit. I'm just trying to ride off on my shit. Don't worry, it's a farm hand. Beat my hand. Well, that I fingertip. Oh, what's that? It's some on the planet. Man, here. See what we see. Fuck. still. Maybe I stopped too early. So I don't know what to think. Oh, that doesn't sound all inclusive to me. It caused many awards.
Technology recharge.
Now don't go talking to me, don't be going to church. Talk about the one fees is ready to go to the gas station. Road timeout. There's nothing wrong with asking questions. Hey, holy man, why aren't there bitches in the body? You know, just to be over exaggerating. You know, but I mean, like a man is only as strong as he's as strong as his woman. Ain't no woman. And then they like, you know, that's why I believe that it was written by men for men. It wasn't necessarily meant to be read by women, because it like, look, you're determined to be a part of it, but you can't be gay. You know, it's a boys' club. But we ain't them type of boys. To look at it from a different point of view and perspective. Then you also have the perspective and point of view I gave yesterday or the day before, that most religions say that because they need the religious population to grow up. You know, and the only way for the religious population to grow is to indoctrinate kids, which is the kids of the members. Two Christians making Christians. Two Buddhists making Buddhists. Two Muslims making Muslims. That's just what kids are born into and indoctrinated into. You know, until you get older and you experience a little bit more. Son of a bitch. That was gonna happen. Then you have the right to choose. choose copper. Oh, that. But you always got the right to choose. But by then, you're already a little brainwashed. Going straight to hell if you think for yourself. Sure, I say, God forgive me. Grain of salt everywhere. Not telling people to go out and be like, fuck that. Grain of salt. Because for the most part, even though by different names, God is God. For the most part. Then there's religions that got multiple gods. But I believe that most religions that got one God talking the same thing. Same God. And then I think that for all this transgender hate, God is transgender. Because God technically don't have a gender, but God's gender suits you for the situation. What I mean by that is, as a man, heterosexual man, I might add, I love women. And to be accepted into heaven will be accepted by a woman who loves you. That's the closest thing to heaven on earth. Who love me unconditionally and love me. For a woman, it might be a man, so that love of God is a masculine love. As to where, for me, it's kind of a feminine, nurturing love. Get me? But at the same time, when it comes to dealing with the enemy, stay vigilant type shit. It's a strong masculine type of energy. Keep running up on me. I ain't feeding you right now. So God itself, which is an energy, is an alternating energy. Because there's God within us. Right? We were made in God's image. Me as a man, be like, well, God's a man. If I'm made in God's image. As a woman, be like, God's a woman. Because I'm made in God's image. Oh, even though God is an energy, like is it masculine or feminine? They're two sides of the same damn coin.
Technology recharging.
Heads or tails. The energy is interchangeable. That's why to be in tune, you have to be in tune with your masculine and your feminine side. Or our notion of what masculine and feminine is. Oh, God is loving, God is caring, all that stuff. And then you got, badass guy. Fuck all that shit. Fire and brimstone. Let the bullets rain down. Burn the whole village down. Fuck them all. Nope.
Technology recharging.
That's why there's a masculine, there's a toxic masculinity, there's a toxic femininity. The Greeks called them Amazons. We now call them lesbians. Toxic masculinity. Call them down low brothers. I guess they prefer the term Viking, but it's where you have no respect for the other side of the other energy. Enough of that sit talk. We drink beer and start bar fights. Don't believe that women are good for anything but procreation. And on the opposite side, women don't believe men are good. It's the women that don't believe men are good for anything but procreation. It's toxic. I believe we're two sides of the same coin. I mean, it's important as she is. No matter what role we choose or what energy wavelength we're running on. I'm her bitch, she's my bitch. I'm her rock, she's my rock. Face it down. Like two competitive people could be in a relationship, but two masculine people can't be in a relationship. Two feminine people can't be in a relationship. That's why there's a masculine and a feminine energy, whether it's straight or gay. Somebody got to be the man, quote unquote. Somebody got to be the woman. Somebody got to be a top and somebody got to be a bottom. Somebody's giving, somebody's receiving. Huh. It's masculine and a feminine energy. Like, okay, excuse me for asking, but like, I don't get how that works. Like, but does one person just never get off? Same-sex relationship. Does one person never get off? Like, I'm giving, I ain't receiving. So if you ain't receiving, you ain't never getting off. Like, crazy. Like, hey ladies, I love getting head as much as I love giving head. Imagine eating coochie and never getting some head. It's crazy talk. Sorry, I wasn't paying attention. I'm just saying.
Product received. Product received.
You know? You taking, but you get yours. getting hit with the strap, but the other don't like penetration. So like, you don't like penetration, or you just don't like men, you know? Crazy. Hey Alexa, how does the motherfucker get off? That's why Stubbs always angry. Why family gay guys are always angry. Always got an attitude, ain't getting off. Like, I know it's some that don't mind penetration. You know? They just don't like guys. Then there's some like, ain't nothing going in me. Goes for male and female. See? It's non-binary. I thought we were all adults here. This shit is not made for kids. That'll make me the Q. Questioning the sexuality. You know my problem with the LGBTQ community? For it to be all about sexual freedom, they don't include the S. They don't include the straight. It's not like the straights don't have their own battles, especially when it comes to interracial relationships. What? Still have their struggle. If you want to be all inclusive, be all inclusive. Then leave people out. Maybe you wouldn't have such a fucking problem. Everyone matters or no one matters. And like, you're included, and you're included, and you're included. Except those guys. Those guys aren't included. Like, what? Like, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. You're a fool. Yeah, fuck you. Just food for thought. Food for thought, motherfucker. There is no right or wrong here. It's just discussion. I don't have the answers. Why we discussing? Well, I'm discussing. Putting it out there.
Technology recharge.
I don't know. Some of the questions are beyond me. You know, the answers are beyond me. Some people be angry. Be angry as fuck. Fuck you mad at me for? Alright, how much of that shit I got? Let's need more platinum now. Ooh, shit. That should last me for a minute. Not a lot of stuff that unless I put up my platinum. They use a lot of platinum. Fucking car. Shit, just as far. I'm cold. Turned on the heat. Yeah. Put the punch on my get by. Stay back, watch me, they shake.
Technology recharge. Temperature levels stabilizing.
Check this out.
Weather update. Storm clearing. Technology recharge.
Didn't I just put a damn thing in here? asteroids around here were rich in platinum. That's one thing I never knew. That's why I built on this planet. Really. Play me like I don't now. I was rich in platinum. Certain things I remember. Tell me I can be whatever I want to be when I grow up. Right now I choose to be a spaceman. I'm a philosopher. Like having a fake Philosopher's Stone. Philosopher's Stone. It's real and unreal. Philosopher's Stone
Warning. Threat detected.
does help with certain shit.
Warning. Threat detected.
Now this one get a Philosopher's Stone. Lives.
Hostile scan detected. Warning. Threat detected. Hostile ships approaching.
Lives. That's how one gains a Philosopher's Stone. It's two of them, or one. Again, it through lives, not just like taking lives. That's one aspect. That's the war aspect of it. But through life experience, gain philosophies. Through life experience helps you philosophize. Help philosophize. No. Lives. So it goes back to lives, right? And being able to simulate through multiple lives help create philosophy.
Shield down. Technology recharging.
Because I could live multiple lives. Gain multiple experiences.
Hostile ships defeated.
Get what I'm saying? So it helps. Gaining Philosopher's Stones. That's what computers do. They simulate multiple aspects and multiple advantages just a lot faster than normal people can. But normal people can't run through the simulations themselves. gaining multiple experiences, life experiences that normally takes a longer, period of time. But you have to diversify your bonds. Again, you can find the philosophies of war. A lot of people play war games. You could find the philosophies of teamwork playing sports games. Different aspects of teamwork and how to work as a team. What constitute a good makeup of a team for you. Things like that. People look at it as, games are for children. But it's all about the mind behind it, the maturity, the understanding. If games were for children, you wouldn't have rated TV MA games. Rated mature audience game. Give me. Not just adult themes, but they are adult themes. Just throw that out there too. But it's adult themes that's supposed to make you think. Where the hell did I leave that damn base? It's supposed to make you think like an adult and put you through certain situations. Like even GTA 5. It puts you through the moral stance of, you just went through this experience with these guys. Now you have to choose which one lives and which one dies. Like originally, you didn't have a choice. Like you could have just chose not to do the last mission. But I remember not having a choice to spare either one of them, to spare both of them. I had to choose. Left twist or right twist. They won't let me. Let's redo that. Is it in the ship? Gotta be in the ship. No. So it puts you in the moral situation of what do you choose? If you want to complete the game, you gotta choose one. That's not a moral situation for a kid. That's like saying, okay, kid, your parents are getting a divorce. Which one you want to go with? Gotta kill one of your parents. That's a very adult decision.
Technology recharge.
So yeah. From the Liamchus. Yeah, I'm not gonna let that go. That some people just don't respect it. Yeah, I need a little bit of that here. Because I could turn that into pellets. I don't really think the Fascium belongs here, to be honest. That probably go with my other shit. But I could make more whatchamacallits with it. So it's a tough call. Huh. What am I missing? I really don't have more oxygen. I think I got more oxygen. Usually I got a shitload of that shit. I could use more. That's spending all that time on the water planets. Platinum. I got more platinum. Guess what? It just told me I didn't have enough platinum. Is that more platinum? I just put that platinum there. I'm dumb. So there was just enough.
Technology recharge. Technology recharge.
Wait on that. We did some gathering of resources. I could go back to exploring space. That's what I can do. Is that the last space station I was at? Or is that the last space station I was at? 5 planets, 1 moon. Oh. 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 Oh, that feels so good to stretch. That word looks familiar. I don't know where I know it from. It looks familiar. Well, pick up at the moment. 2 hours, 44 minutes. How many more of those things I got? 2. Yeah, I'll finish it out in the morning. And then tomorrow or later today, gonna exercise the ass off. Just do 5-minute intervals instead of 4 from when we start. So through for the whole day, or until I get sore enough and tired enough to stop. Push-ups, curls, crunches. Till I get sore enough and stop. Or if we could outstand the time, just all day. 5-minute intervals. Put on a timer for 5 minutes. Every 5 minutes, when the timer goes off, we do a set of 10. Or I'll do a set of 10. When it comes to crunches, I'm not doing less than 20 now. Starting the 1st of August. When did I receive this? TikTok, where you at? Orders. Yeah, we'll do it on the 1st. So I got my bar on the 6th. I'll max out my bar. Because then I'll be just about a month in on my bar that I used to curl. I only got 2 more weights. It shouldn't be much. I think the max weight like 44 pounds. So that'll be great. I can actually throw in my sides too. So it's just an all day. Huh. All day workout. Every 5 minutes. So we get sore. Till I get sore and can't go anymore. Or we out through the day. The first I'll upgrade because I'll up it and put all of them on there. Why wait so long? I never curled before. So I just wanted to make sure that I build the muscle and I build the strength to avoid injury. There's nothing wrong with starting small and working your way up. We'll see. We'll see how I feel. Anyway, they don't. How come they don't? Sell any more weights to go on there. I won't have to buy another bar just to add weights. That'll be nice. Be nice if they sold more weights to go on. Weight plate set. $54. How many weights do I get? Not telling me what I need to know. Nah, it would have been nice to know. Oh, get 4. It's a total of an extra 15 pounds. Uh, two 2.5 weights and two 5-pound weights. Okay. Anyway, GG. Good game. Gab Games. GabGames.com. Talk about it.